The uproar over the movie The Interview has seemed practically preposterous. A movie pokes fun at North Korea's leader, leading to a massive computer hack of the movie studio. And now, on Christmas, more buzz and more ticket sales than Kim Jung Un would have ever imagined. Local 12's Jeff Hirsh is outside the Esquire Theater in Clifton with the early reviews. Jeff, this really does sound like it's all made up, doesn't it?
I'd like Kim Jung Un on the aisle, please. I don't think the Pyongyang Post is going to have very good reviews of this movie. And, you know, a lot of the reviews of the so-called mainstream media, I've seen the Wall Street Journal, some of the other reviews, they've been pretty bad, actually. But, you know, the folks coming here, you know, they want to see this. They want to see this movie. And you know what? The first show here today was sold out. We are now going to do an interview about The Interview. You're not from North Korea, are you?
No.
Have you ever been to North Korea?
No.
Can you spell North Korea?
Yeah.
No doubt Sony Pictures can spell North Korea as well. The company pulled its Seth Rogen comedy about an assassination attempt on North Korean dictator Kim Jung Un from theaters after hackers threatened violence. The U.S. government blames North Korea for the cyber attack. Sony today released the movie through a couple of hundred independent theaters instead of through huge multiplex chains as originally planned.
You are entering into the most dangerous country on earth.
There was security outside the Esquire, although none of the moviegoers we talked to seemed worried.
I just want to see the movie.
For me, it was a little more triggered by all the controversy. I mean, I watched the trailer and I thought it was pretty funny, but I immediately, as soon as I watched it, I was like, you know, this is probably going to stir up something. And so as soon as we heard that it was going to be showing places, we looked up to see wherever we could come see it.
It was a bit of local cinematic history, people posing perhaps for Facebook or just recording the moment for posterity.
I'm just a private citizen. I got a series of pictures of this theater, the Esquire.
You're not with the North Korean secret police or anything like that?
I'm not with the North Korean secret police. I really don't have anything positive to say about the movie. I'm just here for the photo op.
But perhaps the best interview about The Interview was this one.
This is America. And in America, you know, it's a free country. So, North Korea is not a free country. This is a free country. There's a difference.
You know, I've kind of made a little bit of light of this, but, you know, there are implications that go far beyond this sort of weird flap with North Korea, because this movie was released, besides in independent theaters, it was also released on paid digital platforms. There was a Pay YouTube, Google Play, things like that. And the big movie chains don't like that, because if you can see the movie online, why would you want to go to see a movie in the theater? Of course, these are the big chains that also refused to show this movie when the hacking threat came up. So it's sort of like another movie, Catch-22. Live in Clifton, Jeff Hirsh, Local 12 News.
Yeah, and you know, Jeff, that did get lost in some of this, that Sony was really between a rock and a hard place, because so many of the major chains just said, we're not going to show it.
Yeah, and, you know, it's easy to make fun of this, but, you know, if you're a major corporation or if you're a big theater chain, and let's face it, you know, it's not like we've never seen terrible things happen in movie theaters. I mean, they're obviously very, very rare, but they happen. So, you know, I think they probably made what they felt was the safest corporate decision they could make.
Yeah, tough spot. And later I want to find out if anyone even liked the movie. It sounds like that's not where they were going, but thank you, Jeff. The CEO of Sony Pictures, Michael Linton, issued a statement saying, in part, quote, "This release represents our commitment to our filmmakers and to free speech," end quote.